Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome again to another of our Leaders Over Lunch series. And today, we are so grateful to be able to come to you via live stream and a little bit live with a very small group of people who happen to be part of our Chairman's Club of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts, right here at the world-famous Darrell's Corner Bar and Kitchen, right here in Roxbury on the edge of the South End. And you know, we always talk about sipping tea, but today we got barbecue chicken, catfish, collard greens. Oh my goodness, we have sweet potatoes and we have macaroni and cheese. And we also have the incredible Nia Grace, restaurateur, and she says hospitality excellence. Made sure that everything was safe for us today, for all of us to be able to come outside and be a part of today's wonderful event. I'm Dr. Keith Motley. I'm so honored to be here today in my role as consultant president and CEO of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. Now, typically sitting to my left or my right on the screen is our chairman, Joseph Feaster. Now, today, he's sitting to my left, but he's enjoying some of Nia's incredible food over there. And in fact, I think I see him smacking those fingers a little bit on a chicken wing or two. And so grateful to have our chairman here because this is, after all, the chairman's event. And so we gave him the day off. The purpose of this gathering today is to acknowledge all of you. Every single one of you that gave of your talent, your treasure, and other opportunities to the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts has just been amazing to have you as part of what we do. Every dollar you give goes back to serve this community. And so today we say thank you to our donors, but we also want to give a special thanks to our chairman's level donors who are coming in with us tonight, moving back and forth in front of us sometimes to the buffet, gathering some of their food. We're going to review some of our accomplishments. We're going to talk about achievements. We're going to talk about how we persevered through COVID and how you can do that through these holidays and into the future. We are so proud to be Boston's economic first responders and first responders who have served for over 102 years. I love to say this name. Dorothea Jones snuck into Boston all those years ago, went downtown and met with some bankers, and the next thing we know, the Urban League popped up here in Boston and has been serving ever since. And so we're going to give you some insights on our priorities, our visions for the year. But to get us started, I want to introduce the co-vice chair of the board of directors of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts, Dolores Pettis. Now, let me just say this to you. You know we're in good hands because Dolores is a C-suite executive and a board director with 30 years of experience in financial risk management, audit, governance, and controls across the public and private sectors. They're in the background cracking on the fact that I round out the numbers. I either round them down or round them up, depending on who they are. If it was our chairman, I'd round them up. But since it's our vice chair, I'm rounding them down. And so we're just so grateful for the opportunity to have somebody who will make sure your dollars are going into the right space. Someone who has it as a background, lives it, but makes sure that we are always thinking forward into the future. She is currently the executive director, internal audit at Boston College, one of my alma maters, and she's responsible for over $1 billion in that budget. All we need is about 10% of that, and we'll be straight. She's also been, of course, at my other alma mater, Northeastern University, where we go back a long way there. And then she earned her MBA and all that from Tulane, and her BS in political science from State University of New York, which is one of the most powerful state university systems in the country. So without further ado, so I can go take this plate and sort of hang out in the corner a little bit and enjoy mine as you're enjoying yours. And as you're thinking about, oh, Keith, I'm going to be there with you the next time, listen, enjoy this period with us, and let's welcome Dolores to this podium. Thank you so much.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you, Dr. Motley. Hello to everyone here with us today, and hello to everyone who's joining us virtually. As Dr. Motley said, I am the Vice Co-Chair of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts, and on behalf of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts, it is my honor to acknowledge and thank all of the supporters that make the services and programs possible at the Urban League. For years, the City of Boston, the State of Massachusetts, and various foundations have provided funding for our work that serves the communities of color throughout the eastern region of Massachusetts. Additionally, local companies sponsor our events, have been a valuable source of fundraising, and we would like to thank our most recent sponsors today. That includes Southwest Airlines, Ernst & Young, TJX, Bank of America, the Boston Foundation, the Boston Red Sox, United Way, UPS, Eastern Bank, Xfinity, Liberty Mutual, Safe Fourth, Shaw, Westnet Inc., Enterprise, Deloitte, Hirsch Roberts, Weinstein LLP, Fidelity, Encore Boston Harbor, Timothy Smith Network, Cruise Company, State Street, Citizens Bank, J.P. Morgan Chase & Company, Amazon, Starbucks, and Boston Medical Center, and Woo. We've got a list. So the Urban League is also very thankful for the generosity of our individual donors, whose 100% tax-deductible gifts are vital for maintaining our operations. Donations have 3 levels. Our sponsors, which is up to $1,000, the chairman's level, which is $1,000 to $5,000, and our chairman's circle level, which is $5,000 and up. Every gift, regardless of size, is an important contributor to building capacity and maintaining the infrastructure that runs the Urban League. As you watch today, you can donate by clicking the donate button on your screen. You can also donate by mailing a check payable to the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. Mail that check to Urban League, 88 Warren Street, Roxbury, Massachusetts, 02119, attention year end. Again, mail that check to Urban League, 88 Warren Street, Roxbury, Massachusetts, 02119, and make it the attention of year end. Online donations are also possible on our website at www.ulem.org. Click Donate Now in the top right corner. A sincere thank you to all of the many organizations and individuals who provide financial support to the Urban League. Your ongoing generosity makes it possible for us to continue our mission of empowering communities and changing lives. At this time, I'd like to introduce Charles Stewart, the Urban League's Vice President for Digital Strategies and Partnerships. Charles?
Thank you, Dolores. Good afternoon to everyone that's with us this afternoon, be it virtually or right here at Darrell's with us live. As Dolores said, I'm Charles Stewart. I'm the Vice President of Digital Strategies for the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. My pleasure to serve the Urban League. The Urban League has 2 fantastic volunteer auxiliary groups that I want to talk about today and brag on. They're very important to the work that we do here at the Urban League. They are the Urban League Guild and the Urban League Young Professionals Network, which is commonly referred to as YPN. Starting with the Guild. The Guild is a dedicated group of volunteers, men and women, that are over the age of 40 years old. So we can say they're 40 years young and up. They're a vibrant group, they're a fantastic group. I love working with them. And the primary purpose of the Guild and the Guild members is to further the Urban League's mission of serving as a champion of civil rights dedicated to helping people improve their lives and building strong community. The Guild members serve the Urban League through fundraising, they do volunteer work, and in raising the awareness of what the Urban League does, all of our programs and services throughout the community. They work under the auspices of both the Urban League and the Urban League and also the National Council of Urban League Guilds. Now they have a new president. She's fantastic. Her name is Dorothea Jones. She's been a long-time active member of the Guild, and she's also one of our board members of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. So she's very, very active in all that we do here at the Urban League. Our other auxiliary, which is known as YPN, Young Professionals Network. The one here at the Urban League here in Eastern Massachusetts is a chapter of the National League of Young Professionals, of which there are 50 nationwide chapters across the nation. YPN is made up of young adults the age of 18 and 40. Like the Guild, YPN also supports the Urban League through fundraising, volunteerism, and educating the area about the Urban League programs. Additionally, they do focus on the professional development of their members, as well as networking and building relationships amongst them as young people. We find that a lot of times people that come into Boston, YPN is a great opportunity to do something valuable in the community and to get to know others that are like-minded. YPN also has a new president this year, and her name is Jaquetta Van Zant. Jaquetta has been a longtime member of YPN, and she too serves on the board of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. Both auxiliaries host a wide range of social programs throughout the year. And if you're looking for a way that you can really get involved in what's going on in Boston, serving the community, and we're making a real difference, I encourage you to consider joining one of the two auxiliaries, either the Guild if you're 40 and up, or YPN if you are under 40. You can get more information about both of our auxiliary volunteer groups going directly to our website, which is www.ulem.org. Urban League is also extremely grateful for our robust membership. ULEM members tend to be very, very engaged with everything we do at the Urban League, and they share the same values as we do in terms of being committed to our mission of empowering communities and changing lives. We have several levels of membership depending on the desired amount that an individual would want to donate. But remember that we're thankful for every level of contribution that we get through our membership. All levels do share certain benefits. One of the benefits, car rentals discounts through Enterprise Rental. We have offered discounts to select Urban League events. And we also give advance notice to various Urban League activities that are coming up. Again, you can go right to our website if you want more information about becoming a member of the Urban League, or if you would like to just know more information in general about the Urban League membership. And that website, again, is www.ulem.org. So at this time, I just want to re-emphasize how important your donations are. And donating is easy. If you'd like to donate immediately, you can hit the button that's right on your screen, or you can mail a check if that's more convenient for you. Send it, make the check payable to the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. Send it to the address of Urban League, 88 Warren Street, Roxbury, Massachusetts, 02119, attention year end. That address again, Urban League, 88 Warren Street, Roxbury, Massachusetts, 02119, attention year end. Online donations are also possible, and they're easy. Again, you can go right to the website, www.ulem.org, and you can click the Donate Now button that's at the top right of the web page, right on the front page. So thank you so much for your time. We hope you consider donating or becoming a member of the Urban League or joining one of our fantastic auxiliary volunteer groups. And so without further ado, I'd like to bring back Dr. Keith Motley.
So thank you, Charles, for giving us that wonderful ways to donate, but also for your role in making today possible. I also want to thank our co-vice chair for just warming you up, telling you about all the kinds of things that we're doing here at the Urban League. But I also want to say thank you to those other board members who journeyed down to be with us today. But I can't help but tell you one more time, down at Daryl's Bar and Kitchen, we are grubbing right now. And so Nia Grace is, you know, our hospitality expert who put this together for us. So what she's asked me to do, she said, Keith, please let some of those donors know that if they have a mask and they have transportation, because it's kind of hard to park down here, or if you're in walking distance, the first 10 of you to get here, we're going to allow you to have some lunch with us down here at Daryl's Bar and Kitchen, because you're donors and or you're members of the Urban League. And as you know, the Urban League doesn't discriminate. And so we can't discriminate today. As much as I would love to tease you about not being here to partake, we want to have you here to do that. As I mentioned, 102 years of excellence, 102 years of serving YOU. What a blessing for this organization. What a blessing for this community. We are just so grateful to have had this opportunity. So, as you know, it's been difficult the last couple years, but you've made it special because, in fact, our donors have amplified our work by giving more than they've given in a long time, because they see the results of the work. So, while we've had to make some communication and operational adjustments to continue functioning remotely, the transformation of our workforce, we can't wait to let you see not only how our programs have gone virtual, but also when you come into our building, how we're getting ready for you as we move forward into the future. As you know, we've launched this Leaders Over Lunch program that we've been doing, and the goal of that program was to communicate important topics to you. The first episode was about unemployment benefits and the benefits that you could get during COVID. And we had the great Secretary Rosalind Acosta on with us to talk about that, so you got it right from the source. Also, we had Shelley Stewart III, a partner at McKinsey & Company, to come on to talk to you about the cost of the pandemic on us. What is the cost of this pandemic on Black and brown communities? And so Shelley came in and he made sure that we were very aware of that. We did the State of Black America, and we were honored to have our national president, Mark Mario, come on and have a conversation with us and hang around longer than most expected him to do, because he just got more and more excited the more that we were able to allow for him to have dialogue with you. You matter. You've mattered to the Urban League for decades. You've mattered to this Urban League for over a century. You mattered through this Urban League as we sort of move through this pandemic in a way that's made an incredible difference in this community. So we have some episodes that we'll have all of them online for you. But we have some, most recently, the future of work. And then we also had one about protecting our youth as we got ready for the summer, featuring some of the most dynamic youth leaders in this community. And so we want to say thank you for that. We also want to talk to you a little bit about some of the health initiatives, because I know that's front and center on your mind. Here you are, Dr. Motley or Keith, you're out here, man, you're down at Nia's hanging out. No, we're not hanging out. I don't have my mask on, but if they're not eating, they're masked up. There's sanitizer everywhere. You can come into this place, she spaced you out. The food is incredible, you know, and it's an eclectic group of individuals in here sucking on those bones. And so, we've done some community collaborating. Harvard Street Community Health Center, thank you. When we needed somebody to test, they came and the lines went all the way up Warren Street to 12th. But people stayed in line, they weren't jipping each other in line, and they were able to get tested, and we were able to keep people safe. That went all the way back to last Thanksgiving. We didn't know we were going to be in this for another year. The Boston Resiliency Funds, we were able to get them to support our food distribution through, we have the only and the most incredible domestic and sexual violence project that there is in the Urban League. All those affiliates, and your Boston affiliate is the one that's led by our incredible leader, and I just saw that she walked in today, and so if you want to be engaged with that, make sure that you understand that we are dealing with this notion of food insecurity as well. Reggie Lewis Center. We helped facilitate the vaccinations when they first came out. So your dollars are working in the community. Our social justice initiatives. We got out during the presidential election with our 1619 project, and we collaborated with Mass Vote in over 50 local Black and brown organizations to mobilize 500 volunteers and make sure polls were protected during that period. New job training pilots. We've got ULM Studios, we call it. It's job training for film production and job opportunities. I must admit, the chair and I were a little flabbergasted when Halle Berry didn't show up in our neighborhood as she was supposed to film her show. But so we were just we were speechless. However, we opened up our own studio so that we can bring her into the Urban League along with some of the others and make sure that works. And so finally, something that's dear to my heart. As you know, I've been working in this space with young people for years. And so this summer, under the leadership of Charles, who did the partnerships, and William, we were able to do our youth summer intern program. We're going to do it again. We gave teams an opportunity to work with you. If you are a company that wants to have a team working with you, and you too, counselor, I see you over there. It's good to see you, Michael Flaherty, over there eating that soul food. If you are someone who needs to have someone work with you, Harvard Street, Black Boston COVID Coalition, Roxbury Way Bicycle Project, we got Triad Veterans League, Roxbury Boys and Girls Club, all benefited last summer, and that was a pilot program. We're going to grow that to make sure that it continues to expand. Small business initiatives. We have collaborated with the SBA. We've developed a strategic alliance that Charles has put together, and that's to support our community and Black business. I can't tell you, we were passing out masks on Blue Hill Avenue, Warren Street, all those places last week, and also down at Frederica's Place, down at Whittier Street Health Center last week. And people were coming up to us asking us about the webinar that the SBA did, because it talked about access to capital. And they talked about the amount of money that's in New York that needs to trickle down to all of these affiliates. We also worked with the grant application process for COVID struggling businesses so that we could tell you how to get some of those funds. And so, as Charles mentioned, we've made donating easy for you today. Click on your screen, click, 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 There's a button, and it works. We already checked it out. You can also donate, because I know some of you are old school like me. You want to mail a check. So mail that check payable to the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. If you want to, you can put Keith Motley. No, just mail it to the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. I hear Tracy Antoine over there laughing, our director of domestic violence. She knows that somebody might commit some of that on me if they find me having you send that money into me instead of giving it to our community. The mailing address of the Urban League, we forgot to tell you that. We're right in Roxbury. Somebody tried to box us in, and I tried to explain to them that we're proud to be in Roxbury, but we're the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. So we can go out to Mattapan too. And we can go over to Dorchester. And we can go to East Boston. You know, I know how we're all boxed in Boston. 88 Warren Street, Roxbury, Mass. 02119. Or like you all say it up here, 02119. I know you're intellectually developed. Also, we got a website, www.ulem.org. Donate now is what you have to click. That's at the right on the top of the website. Click donate now, bam, and it works. It will take any dollar amount you want to give. This meal right here is priceless. But come on down here, have a meal, donate some dollars, click that button, tell us you donated, and we'll be glad to have you. Finally, there are 5 pillars that we deal with in the Urban League. And I'm going to get out of your way in a minute. They are education and youth development, jobs, entrepreneurship, business development, housing and community development, health and quality of life, and justice and civic engagement. And we're so proud to do that. So when are you going to open back up, Dr. Motley? We have to be safe. We're opening in stages right now. We're starting with staff. We've staggered our staff. They are social distancing. They have never stopped, if you want to be honest, being in the building. We'll make decisions to open to students and the public based on the science and the evidence of safety for staff, students, and the public going forward. Now, I know my good friend, Milton, who's here from Timothy Smith, can't wait for us to open back up because he's trying to come on in and join us in that building because we have a beautiful facility. But the facility's also been redone. When you walk in that facility, you're going to love it. Go see the work that William has been leading, and it's making a big difference. We've also, current programs, our Ensemble Coding Academy, in our DigiU Design, in marketing. These are options that can be explored. They are hybrid options, and we're looking at how we're going to do that in the future. So our Coding Academy right now is intergenerational. But we've been asked by an incredible donor to make sure that we take care of those young people from 18 to 24 years old. So we're working on a coding program for 18 to 24. Now, I know some of y'all are saying to me, you're trying to sneak in somebody who's 16, 15. You think I'm still soft like that. Well, we're looking forward to serving our young people, and come and check us out, because if we can't do it, we're partnered with someone who can. Education and youth development, we're looking at expanding the ULM studio, as we said, but we're also looking at entrepreneurship opportunities, and we're also looking at returning citizens. We're concerned about those individuals who have been part of our correctional system and what's going to happen when they get out. We're going to be working with Sheriff Thompson and others, Haywood Fennell and others, to make sure that this can work. And We have a tremendous workforce development program that we have in store for them, and that is run by William Watkins, who is our executive director in that space. So we need your support. We want to continue to grow. We want to continue to expand our programs. We want to continue to be able to serve you. Remember to donate. Click the donate button on your screen. You can also mail that check, as we said. The mailing address is Urban League at 88 Warren Street, Roxbury, Mass. 02119. We go in and we make sure that we pick up our mail, particularly this time of year. You can also put on that check, put year end on there, so we can know that it came in year end. I also got, as I was coming up, I got a note saying that one of our donors, Westnet, who gave already to our remote thing, Charles, just gave another healthy lump sum to us for now. So they just donated another $10,000 to us. Because their CEO, Gordon Thompson, couldn't be here with us today. We've been giving away 2 million masks. We're almost done. We're giving away those 2 million masks. We started out with the community health centers. We've done the churches. We were all up and down Warren Street stopping cars. We've done the Boys and Girls Clubs. We've done all the elder homes, the public housing community. We've been out. Now we're going to be out again on December 16th. We'll have a little sanitizer with us as well for those boxes, but 50 in a box. People were in tears receiving those. Go into even Job Lot. You're paying $25 for a mask today. We're giving them to you so that you can keep your family safe. And that's what we want you to be able to do. So remember, donate, because it comes back to you. Anything else, Charles? Did I miss anything?
We have a couple of events coming up. We've got our annual meeting coming.
Oh, yes, we have our annual meeting coming up in January. That's going to be incredible. We're in the process of determining how that works, but we're also going to be doing again our annual diversity and inclusion breakfast. We're scheduled right now for Fenway Park, and we always do it in May, because May is Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts month, because we were born during that month. And so we do events every day of that month for the Urban League. So we're excited about that, and thank you, Charles, for letting me know to tell them that. So remember, click on them buttons. Send those checks. Come on down here to Daryl's Bar and Kitchen and have some incredible food. Now, some of y'all are wondering if this is the same plate, or does he keep on eating it and is it being refilled? I'm going to let y'all use your imagination. But if you were me and you had Nia around you right now and this incredible food was here, what do you think I've been doing? Okay, so remember, good people, good food, but more importantly, let's stay safe. Let's continue to work together. Know that if you're looking to be educated around where you can receive support as a business, call the Urban League. If you're looking to be engaged with other businesses and need that kind of support, call the Urban League. If you're having some mental health issues, challenges because you didn't know how much things were going to get to you as you've had to sort of live life differently, call the Urban League. If you are having some domestic and sexual violence kinds of thoughts or even preliminary thoughts on that, call the Urban League. We have the utmost professionals in that space. If you need to learn how to start a business, call the Urban League. If you want to be an entrepreneur that has an ability to think differently about the future, call the Urban League. But it would not happen without your donations. And so that's why we took all of this time just to give you a big thank you and a big virtual hug today on behalf of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts. Thank you for having lunch with us today. Thank you. We're going to be here for another half hour. So if you can make it, come on down and have some of this great food. Have a great day. Thank you.